Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to actually talk to people who want to actually break into tech or that wants to learn a test here in 2025, because this is 2025 and the year is just starting, and I believe that most persons might be setting like some kind of new year resolutions, and some persons might want to actually learn a test skill, or they want to break into tech in 2025. And if you're among those group of persons who actually want to learn a test skill, or you desire to switch career into tech in 2025, then this video is definitely for you. Because the reason I'm making this video is because I have this feeling that most persons actually want to break into tech, but they don't really know how to go about it. Okay, so they don't really have access to a mentor or access to any person who's actually going to guide them on how to navigate the tech industry, because it's actually a very big industry, and getting in might actually be scary or might be intimidating for new persons. So that's why. And so if you're among those group of persons, then I will encourage you to stick to the end of this video, because I have lots of tips and lots of information to share to you today. Okay, so today's video, I just came out here in Birmingham University to make this video for you. It's quite cold out here. Okay, so let me just show you the view, and I hope you just love it. This is Birmingham University. So this is where I am making today's video for you, and I just hope that you love the view. It's quite cold, okay, but I just hope you love it. Okay, this is Birmingham University. Very nice view out here. Very lovely view. This is it. Okay, so let's get back into the video. So if you actually want to break into tech, then stick with me to the end of this video without wasting much of your time. The first thing you need to do if you actually want to break into tech in 2025 is to actually define your goal. What is it you want to do in tech? Do you want to be a programmer, a coder? Do you want to be a UI UX designer? Do you want to be a tech marketer? You want to be someone that will analyze data? What is it you want to do? Do you want to be a project manager? You have to actually define your goal in tech, the actual skill you want to actually learn in tech before you actually proceed, because this is very important. Okay, but however, this might be quite tricky for some persons, so I will use myself for example. I am an international student here in Birmingham, and I am studying international business with data analytics. So in 2025, I have decided to learn data analysis, although I have been in tech with like 7+ years of experience as an IT support engineer. So because I am studying international business with data analytics, I actually want to switch my career from IT support engineer to data analysis, or the goal is actually to become a data engineer. So I'm taking it step by step. So for now, I am actually focusing on data analytics. So because I want to learn data analytics, the first thing I did was actually define the goal, which is to learn data analysis. Then the second thing I did was to actually go to a job site like Indeed, a LinkedIn job, and I searched data analytics job and see what recruiters are actually looking for, what recruiters are actually hiring for, the skills they are looking for to hire. So, and I found out that they're actually looking for people who has Excel skill, who has Power BI or Tableau skills, who know how to write SQL queries. So I mapped out these skills as some of the skills I need to learn in 2025. So after mapping out these skills, then the next thing I did was actually to go to like Udemy and look for courses from experts that are teaching this specific or these particular skills, okay, which is very important. So, but like for most of you, you might not actually have the money to invest in courses on Udemy or Coursera. So there are you can still get some loads of free courses here in YouTube on Free Code Camp and Simply Learn and all many other channels. Okay, so this is it for me. So I don't know what skills you actually want to learn, but I'll encourage you. The first thing you need to do is to actually pick the skill that you want to learn. Be very clear and be very specific on the skill you want to learn. Then go to job sites, look out for what recruiters are actually recruiting for, the skills they actually need from that career. Then outline those skills out. Then go to Udemy. If you have money to invest, you can go to Udemy. Then look out for courses that are actually teaching those skills that you want to learn, and focus on them. But in a case where you don't have money to actually get some courses on Udemy, you can just stick to courses on YouTube. Go to Free Code Camp. They have nearly almost all tutorial on virtually all skill in tech. So go there and pick a particular test skill or a particular tutorial from there, and align them with the skills you have actually mapped out to learn. This is very important, because if you do not do this along the line, when you start learning these skills, you will see lots of tutorials from different instructors or from different mentors. And if you don't actually map out the very way you want to learn, you will run into what is called tutorial hell. Because I see lots of beginners make this mistake of after watching one tutorial, they will still go in and watch another tutorial, they will still go in and watch another tutorial. this is not how things have been done in tech. If you actually want to grow, you need to pick one tutorial. When you finish it, then you start practicalizing it, either by building or by doing things. Because in this industry, you have to be able to do things yourself. You have to be able to do things independently. Okay, so if you have actually learned a particular skill, you have to prove it. So the only way you can prove it is actually to build project and to build portfolio. So instead of jumping from one skill to the other, just pick instead of jumping from one tutorial to the other, just outline each skills with a particular tutorial. So once you're done with that tutorial, then you start building. So along the line, if you jump in, if you meet any kind of roadblock or some kind of things you cannot solve, then you can ask Google, because there is a particular forum that's Stack Overflow for developers or for programmers. So you can ask your question there, and there are lots of developers that will be willing to help you. So after this step, the next thing you're going to do is actually pay the price to be consistent. Like, this is very important. I cannot stress it enough. There is a popular quote from Denzel Washington that says that without commitment, you will never start, but more importantly, without consistency, you will never finish. Like, this is fact. If you want to actually make your dream to come alive in 2025, you have to be consistent. So you can set aside maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how many hours you can set. If you're starting out maybe like 1 hour a day, it's okay. But as you keep going, as you keep building the skill, and as your passion keep increasing, you can then increase your time from 1 hour to like 2 hours to like 3 hours to like 4 hours a day. So, but however, you need to show up every single day. Block out, even if it's 1 hour a day, to make sure that you learn that very test skill. Every single day you need to come out to learn that test skill, because that is the only way you're going to grow. Okay, so after paying the price of being consistent, the next step, or the next important thing, is to pay the price of being focused. Okay, like I said, I see many beginners make the mistake. They keep asking which one is the cheapest, which one is the easiest tech skill to learn, or which one is the tech skill that pays the highest money. The truth is, all tech skill is difficult to learn. There is nothing easy in life. Likewise, every tech skill pays. So whichever skill you have chosen to learn, you have to be focused in it. Okay, pay the price to be focused, show up and stick to that very skills. Because if you keep jumping from one skill, probably today you're learning web development, tomorrow you're learning data analysis, next tomorrow you want to learn this, before you know, 3 months is gone in 2025. You have not actually made any progress. And if you don't actually retrace your step and be focused, before you know, 6 months is gone, before you know, 9 months is gone, and we'll be planning on 2026. Then you start planning the same goal again in 2026. So you have to actually pay the price to be focused. Like, I cannot stress this enough. You have to pay the price to be focused, you have to pay the price to be consistent, then you have to map out, have a clear roadmap of what you're pursuing. And this is actually going to help you. You're going to see drastic improvement. Before, like, if you actually stick to this thing, in like 6 months into 2025, you're going to see lots of improvement in almost every area of your life, because you're going to see yourself grow in that very skill. And I believe happiness comes with growth. If you see that you're actually making progress in this skill, you're actually going to have that inner fulfillment that you get. So I don't know, so this is very important for anyone who wants to come into tech. Okay, I think this is just a few tips I decided to share with you out here today. So if you stick with me to the end of this video, I just hope you find value out of this video. And if you do, I will appreciate if you can hit the subscription button below and hit the like button, because this actually encourages me to make more videos like this. Okay, so thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video, and I really appreciate you watching this video. And cheers, see you next time.